Welcome guys. So today we are talking about the SunSignal ML model, right? So before we go into setting it up, let's just talk a bit about the features. Now this is a very powerful indicator as it was trained. It is powered by AI. It uses 6 ONNX models, 6 trained agents specifically on gold, XAUUSD. So the 6 is buy and sell for 1 minute time frame, for 5 minutes time frame, and for 15 minutes time frame, right? So what does this AI agent do? So these models basically help identify two things. One is the quality of trend continuation and the significance of price pivots. That means it's basically, not to go into much details now, it basically helps score price based on price going into that direction, the possibility of it doing 1.5 ATR to 1 ATR stop loss, right? So it also has the SunSignal line, which is a powerful algorithm that calculates the internal efficiency ratio, to show you where the trend is going. So the SunSignal line, once you see green, it means it's bullish. Once you see red, it means it's bearish. So basically you can use the scoring to see that okay, it's going like this, and you use the SunSignal line as extra trend confirmation. You understand? It also has multi-time frame confluence. So as you can see here, I have both the 5 minutes, 15 minutes and 1 hour line on to show you the multi-time frame confluence. So when everything has the same color, that means everything is on the same trend. And then it also gives the AI scoring a higher value. As you can see, the lower values are grayed out, so you can follow the higher values better. So I can turn off this lines for now. As you can see, they've removed and we only have the time frame SunSignal line, right? Let me turn them back on. So moving forward, it also has a couple of things. As you can see right at this up place, this is the stochastic readings for the 5 minutes, 15 minutes and 1 hour time frame. This is the RSI. We've talked about the higher time frame overlay lines. It also has higher time frame overlay boxes. So once I turn this on, you see this box popping up, same with the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame, and then it has the score filtered exits. All these X are the score filtered exits, right? We'll go into more details when we are loading it up. So for more reference, you can, after downloading, you can check the features and manual handbook. So let's go into the setting it up. Okay, to set it up, first thing you need to do is purchase it on the website. Now after purchasing, you'll be able to download the zip file, and once the zip file downloads, you then launch it. After launching it, you would see the 6 ONNX file, these features and handbook, and then the license and license checker. This 6 ONNX file will go to the file folder of MT5. So you open MT5, open data containing folder, MQL5 files, and you paste it there. I already have mine here, so I'm not pasting anymore. And then you also take the ML and ML license checker and paste it in the indicators folder. So we'll just go back, put indicators and paste it here. I already have mine as well, so I'm not pasting it. So as we can see, there is the license checker and the license. So first off, what we are going to do is we are going to load up the license checker. I'm going to remove this one currently on my chart just for educational purpose, so we can load it up together. So let me remove. I had to. So first off, we load our license checker, which is an EA, so we can put it in the expert advisor folder. this is it right here. All we need to do is input the API key from the site. So I'm going to come here and copy my API key. I paste it here, and then it validates. So this is the expiry. It's a 7-day free trial. This is the expiry here. So after loading up your license checker, you go to another chart, and then you load up the license itself. Once the license checker is there, it will validate. So let's check that. As you can see, it has loaded up. So let's go back to the settings to set it up. The first thing here is the volatility filter sensitivity. Recommended values are usually between 20 to 50. It sets how large a price must be before the sunline will react, how large the movement would be before it reacts. So higher values make the line smoother and lower, filtering out more noise. So that's why we keep it at 30, which default, which is okay. And then the next one is the volatility look back period, which is the number of bars look back. So we can keep it between 10 and 30. 14 is good. Turbo spike sensitivity. Here we can see the turbo button here. So the turbo spike sensitivity just shows how much jump multiplied by ATR. So if price moves 2.5 times ATR, that means it will trigger the turbo mode on that bar. So recommended values is between 1.5 to 3.5. 2.5 is very okay. And then we have the trend reference line period. The trend reference line is the EMA. So there is a reference EMA line which also helps you identify the trend, as we all know. So the period for the EMA is 50 as default, which is good, but you can also change it between 20 and 200. And then the multi-time frame is 3 hours. This is how many hours of historical data the higher time frame overlay lines are drawn across. So increasing the value extends it to be drawn across further lines, which may increase the loading time slightly, but it provides more context. So default as 48 is okay. And then these are the agents. These are the 6 of them. We don't need to do anything to them right now. Then we have the signal confidence threshold. So if the signal is above 70, as you can see here, that's when the green lines pop up and the red lines as well. So above 70 is very good for the AI score to give you confidence, right? And the exit sensitivity is at least 50%, at least 50 for default, but it can be between 40 to 60. So the exit here, right here, we can see it. We also have the score filter mode. So this score filter mode, we have so we also have the score filter mode, which is CTF only and max. So for max mode is recommended. It determines which score is used when deciding to show the entry arrow. CTF only uses only the score from the current time frame, while max uses the highest score across the current time frame and any overlay time frame. So if we add these higher time frame overlay lines, it uses the highest score across all of them if they agree with the current time frame, right? And then we have the score display mode. To display raw both is recommended, so it shows both the buy side and the sell side, but you can also use the dominant or net dominant to show you only the direction which it is at, to get more context. And then hide low scores. You can also choose to hide scores below a certain value if you want. You can choose 50 so that it can filter out some scores, or let me say 30, right? And then we also have the score label range. This is the number of bars around each signal which the numeric score is labeled. So we can keep it as 20. It is usually between 10 and 30. And then this is the multi-time frame minimum score. So this is the minimum score an overlay time frame signal must achieve for it to be rendered on the chart. So signals below this threshold are suppressed. And then enable signal alert. This is if you want to receive signal alert or not. So we have it loaded up. As you can see, it is loaded up. So we also have this sun control dashboard, right? We have the P window. This is the main look back window for the SunSignal adaptive calculation. So 14 is okay, but you can increase it a bit if you want. So it will have more look back period, more number of bars. We also have the fast, this F, which is the speed factor. The speed factor applied during high frequency, high efficiency. So lower factor makes it trace back more tightly during trends, right? And for the slow, higher factor flattens the sun line during consolidation. So we need higher factor for the slow and lower factor for the fast. This, you can leave these defaults okay as they are. And then the PWR power is the exponent applied to the efficiency calculation, controls how aggressively the sun transition between fast and slow mode. So higher power equals to sharper transitions, right? So we can leave between 0.5 to 1. 0.5 is the default. We also have the filter, which reduces noise movement and smooths trending states. So the value of 50 to 150 is okay, right? So right now it's in 110, which is good. And then we also have the turbo mode. So when the turbo mode is highlighted, turbo detects large spike and uses a faster sun calculation on those bars. This is it here. We also have the overlay for this time frame, which we have discussed earlier, and then the boxes, which I've discussed earlier as well. So that's basically it. And we've seen the stochastic and RSI, which I've discussed earlier. So for more inquiries, feel free to reach out to us via our Telegram channel. You can mail us at support@sunsignalsystem.com, or you can simply send us a comment here on YouTube and we'll respond to you.